Howdy everyone, Pete Daddy here. We've got a big one, the ultimate speed demon himself, Adama Traore, and we have his 95 rated footies version available to us through Milestone Objectives, and he has 5-star skill moves, so you know that's worthy of the Whopper button.
Tell the crew to push the Whopper button.
I'm going to go over the best way, the fastest way. I'm going to share with you some tips to help you dominate this challenge. But before we begin, if you are new here, please make sure to subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. So first and foremost, this Adama is very similar to the Adama Milestones Objectives that we had come out just a few days ago. Or I guess, was it last week? I don't know. All of this runs together at this point. But this is a tiered objective. So basically, you're going to complete some objectives to get 89 rated Adama Traore. Then you're going to complete some more objectives to get 92 rated Adama. Then you'll finish it all and get that 95. So not only will you get the 95, you'll get this 92 and 89 that you can use for fodder, or if you just want to stop at the 89 or stop at the 92, that is also available to you and possible. The other thing that is similar to the Atoll, if you already have this FUT Birthday Adama, you can use him to kind of sneak through some objectives a little bit faster to go straight to 92 Adama. So let me just show this first and foremost. If you're someone that doesn't want to grind out a lot, you just want 92 Adama, one thing you can do is buy Adama off the market, this FUT Birthday Adama. Now, he should come down. He's kind of similar to Atoll. Atoll's FUT Birthday skyrocketed last week when it was released, and then he came immediately back down. Adama's doing something very similar, so if you want to do this, maybe wait an hour or two and then buy Adama, and then you can do this. So all you could do, buy that FUT Birthday Adama, buy him off the transfer market. Then all you need to do is go into 4 squad battles matches, score using 89 overall FUT Birthday Adama, and you can complete this right wing Adama Traore in 4 matches and have the 92 in your club. So at the very least, do that. Me personally, I go for all of them. I couldn't bring myself to play with that 92 Adama, knowing that the 95 Adama is out there that I could have. But if that's all the time you have to play for the game, then definitely at least get the 92 Adama. But let's talk about the other things that we need to do. Let me just talk about that one more time. If you have the 89 Adama, you can complete these 3 and these 3 at the same time. So in 4 matches, you can have all 6 of these objectives complete. So I just want to kind of stress that again, because that's one of the biggest time savers on this. And instead of having to play 4 matches and get 89 Adama, and then play 4 more matches and get 92 Adama, you can play 4 matches and have all 6 of these complete. So that is a nice thing if you already have the FUT Birthday Adama. But just talk about these real quick. Score 4 goals using Spanish players. That should be fairly simple. Any Spanish player. This one could be done on squad battles on beginner difficulty, but I wouldn't recommend it because you already have to do this weak foot finisher one in either squad battles or rivals. So this is one that you would probably do just playing in rivals, because all you have to do is score players using minimum 4-star weak foot. Pretty much all of the main players now are over 4-star weak foot. One that just came out today is FUTTIES Zaha, is 3-star weak foot, but you know, he's kind of the exception at this stage of the game. Most of the players we're using are going to have 4-star weak foot. So if you just even play rivals, you would likely get this one done. Now this one though, just want to point this out, you do need 6 Premier League players in your starting squad. That also reminds me, this Adama is going to be perfect because our Weekend League Plus, you need 8 Premier League players in your starting team. So definitely get Adama Traore in your club for Weekend League Plus. So you want to at least make sure you get to the 92 so you can have him in your team for Weekend League Plus. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But these 3 right here will get you to the 89 rated Adama if you don't want to go ahead and buy Adama off the market. So 4 matches will get you Adama. Then you have this one, score 2 volleys using 89 overall FUT Birthday Adama. That's a little frustrating. You know, volleys, one of the best ways I have found to score volleys is if you say you have Adama making a run up the right, and then you've got someone making a run up the left, and my hands may be backwards just with the way I'm filming. Do a low driven cross, hold in the RB or R1 button, then hold in cross, and power it up a good bit, 3 or 4 bars. Just send that just as driven cross across the box. Then generally the player on the other side will volley it in. You know, they're not going to be able to head it because it's going to be too low. It's going to be coming in with too much velocity. So that's one of the best ways to get volleys I have found. But you know, you can cross in other stuff. Sometimes you want to do a header and they do a volley, and sometimes you want to do a volley and they do a header, but that's a little bit frustrating, but you should be able to do that. And if you have any trouble with this one, you could do this one on squad battles on beginner difficulty. You could also do this one against a friend in a friendly match, because there's no restriction there about doing that in squad battles, rivals, anything like that. That one can be done anywhere. Now, this one does assist 5 goals, but notice you could do this in one match. You don't have to, it's not separate matches. This is the one where it's separate matches. So you have to score with FUT Birthday Adama in 4 separate squad battle wins or in rivals. So that has to be wins, though. So that would get you to the 92 Adama. Then you're going to plug 92 Adama into your club and start using him. Score a hat trick using 92 FUTTIES Adama in squad battles or in rivals. Assist 3 goals with crosses, which is a little bit frustrating. But the nice thing is, you know, sometimes you kind of come across the squad battles matches where it's like a 60 rated squad, 70 rated squad. Those are sometimes the ones that kind of load up on these. So you could do that all in one match. It's not separate matches. So maybe if you just have one of those matches where you're facing a bronze squad or silver squad in squad battles, I try to load up on some of those at those times. Score and assist using 92 overall FUTTIES Adama in 3 separate squad battles matches, and this one has to be on either squad battles or rivals. Again, this one is completely fine. The one I have a problem with is this one, and it's not that it's hard at all, but it's score a finesse goal using 92 Adama in 12 separate squad battles matches. And to do a finesse shot, you hold in RB or R1, hold that in while you're shooting. It should kind of do that side foot animation. My main problem with this, and we kind of saw this on some of the other objectives and throughout the year, and I've seen it, people talking about it with Nketiah and Smith Rowe, people grinding for those, is that sometimes it just feels like EA doesn't register the finesse goal. So what I would say is try to score 2 or 3. And what the most frustrating thing about it, you can't pause the match and see, okay, how many finesse goals does Adama have? You know, it doesn't show you 0 or 1. So you never know until you leave the match, did that count as a finesse goal or did it not count as a finesse goal? So that's what's frustrating. The only thing I can say, try to score 2 or 3 or 4 finesse goals each match with that 92 Adama just to make sure it registers, because nothing would be more frustrating than playing the entire match and then coming to find out that it did not count as a finesse goal. And I'm hoping that's something that EA will reconcile or will fix at some point in time. Like, it would be nice to see, like, even just some of the stuff like volleys, like if it would just say, you know, obviously EA can track it, so why can't we like pause it and see, okay, goal scored by volley 1 or cross assist 2, you know, something like that, just so we have a more detailed, you know, sometimes I've sent in 3 or 4 crosses, it feels like, and EA doesn't count them as crosses for some reason. But it's like, if I knew that in the game, you know, sometimes I like set my controller down or just feel like my work is done, and then you go and check your objectives and you're like, oh my god, why didn't that count? So it's really frustrating, you know, and I'm hoping that we could get some expanded stuff on that. But just all I can really recommend, hold in the RB, R1, try to see that side foot animation, and then do it 2 or 3 or 4 times each match. Then the next one, playing time, play 20 games with Adama in your starting squad. And notice that this does not have any restrictions as far as it being FUT Birthday, the 92 overall, the 95 overall, the gold card. So you can do this. It also doesn't have any restrictions on friendlies. You could do this against your friend. You could do this against squad battles on beginner difficulty. When I was going for a tall, what I did to finish this one out, I just would put Adama in a match, play it on squad battles on beginner difficulty, score 1 goal, set my controller down, go and do my work around the house, and then just check on it a little bit later. You know, you kind of have to advance it at halftime, but other than that, that just gets those 20 games. And again, it could be Adama's gold card, his FUT Birthday card, his 92, or his 95. So that's it. Well, you can't get to 95 until, so it could be his gold, his FUT Birthday, or his 92. Or if you've got the left back Adama, that foot, I forget about that one, that foot freeze Adama, if you've got that one, that's another one that would be count with Adama in your starting squad. So just keep that in mind. And once you're done with that, you're going to be bringing this Adama into your club. And let's go take a look at that. I've got him down here, and you know, this is a team that I was planning on using for my Premier League objectives. Now we're going to have to find a way to put Adama Traore out here, but let's take a look at what Adama looks like. And that's what you expect from Adama, even with his gold cards beginning of the year, just that raw pace. And Adama always feels quick. You know, he always feels rapid, and he's got that strength. You see there, 99 strength. So if he's running up the wing, he's able to kind of fend off people. He's able to kind of keep people off of him. But 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, 93 attack positioning, 97 finishing, 99 shot power. Absolutely epic. His passing is nice. Free kick accuracy is a little bit poor, but as I always say, don't make him take free kicks and it won't be a problem. His dribbling is really nice, although there's two stats I'm not in love with, and this is the only thing that I will ding Adama for a little bit. 80 reactions and 84 composure. So I would not necessarily want to play Adama as a striker. Now, he may just be fine. We'll test him out. And again, like we talked about, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, high-low work rates, all that is great. But that 84 composure, and what composure is how your player performs when other players are around him. So if you've got 3 guys around Adama and you do a directional nutmeg and he gets just like a fraction of an inch of space, that composure may have him shoot the ball wide. It may make him flub a dribble, you know. So that's the only thing I don't love about this Adama is the 84 composure. But with that said, he would be epic as a winger. So I'm thinking maybe as like a right mid, left mid, something like that. I'd probably rather have him on, I prefer having my right-footed players on the right. So something like a right mid, right wing, which is what's on his card already. Make him make those runs, unlock defenses, you know, just send those through balls down the wing to him. He's got that strength. He's got the 5-star skill moves. He's going to be able to get in, and maybe then he just makes a dangerous pass across. So I think that would be Adama's best position. I'm not in love with him as a striker just for that 84 composure, but we're going to test him. We'll see what he does. I'm going to have him on my team. I'll probably play him as striker in that Premier League team and see what he does. But I'm excited to test him out. I think he's going to be epic, but this is going to wrap it up for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe down below, but I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.